Look at this. Whoa, just a few days ago, I was in Barcelona where it was 20 degrees and sunny, but we're back in Scotland for the big weekend of Scottish Cup action. Who doesn't love this weekend of the season though, where all the big teams come into the Scottish Cup and there's so many interesting matchups every single year. Today, it is bottom of League 2 Clyde up against European giants Aberdeen, the only team with 2 UEFA titles to their name in this country. This weekend, there's also Dumbarton versus Rangers, there's Celtic versus Buckie Thistle, Hearts are playing Spartans in an Edinburgh derby, Hibs are away at Forfar. So many amazing matchups this weekend in this incredible old competition. And first up on this Friday night is Clyde versus Aberdeen.
I'm Ian Elliott, Clyde Kitman, known as Ebo, the famous Ebo as they say. So I'm looking forward to tonight.
How long have you been a kitman at Clyde and what does it involve on a normal match day compared to today when you're playing Aberdeen?
Nothing really changes that much, to be fair, apart from it's more the backroom team, like the office staff and that get a lot more to do today.
Yep.
But my job's just the same as every other match day. And
a couple of little differences. You just had someone coming in from the BBC, didn't you, and asking you about electronic boards, which you wouldn't necessarily have it.
Don't normally use them in League 2, but also I've got to try and use it tonight, so no matter what, I'll end up making a mistake.
On the BBC as well, mate. There's a lot of pressure, isn't there, on you today to get it right?
Life's a bit of pressure, isn't it?
And so you've been here for 2 years, you say?
Yeah, this is my second season.
This is your second season, yep.
Came in at the very start of pre-season last year. The end of pre-season last year. And I had my first season, which obviously wasn't good because we get relegated. I don't know if I cursed the Clyde a lot about that, but I'm still here, so I wouldn't change it.
So although Clyde are obviously ground sharing here at Hamilton, I came and covered you against Stranraer a couple of weeks ago in League 2.
Yep.
As we can see, at Hamilton, New Douglas Park, there is actually some pictures of Clyde up here as well, which is good to see. Some of the shared grounds I go to, they don't really mention the other teams that are sharing here, but yeah, they seem to.
I know Hamilton are really good with us as our tenant. So basically every home game we get these, they just come on and off because Hamilton ones.
Right, okay, yep.
So we've got these ones up there.
And so what are some of these moments then? What have we got here? This is at Broadwood, isn't it? It's your old stadium, Clyde.
Aye, so that was the one in the league season, 1999 and 2000.
Yep.
So that's what your celebration pictures are.
Arthur Murray, lifelong Clyde supporter. First game was in 1954.
So how have things changed? If you saw them in 54, they've been for a few stadiums, haven't they, in that time?
Yes, they have. They've changed a lot and far too much over the years. From Shawfield to Cumbernauld, Hamilton, twice Dumbarton.
It's been sort of here, there and everywhere. What would it mean then for you as a fan for so long to finally see Clyde get a home of their own back in Glasgow, presumably?
East End of Glasgow, it would be everything.
Yeah.
It really would mean the world.
Playing Aberdeen tonight, how exciting is it for you as a obviously member of the club, bit behind the scenes, someone who obviously works very hard here at Clyde, but you're obviously used to playing Stenhousemuir, Stranraer, Elgins of the world, but today you're playing a European giant based on what Aberdeen have done down the years.
Aye, well, very true. Obviously no disrespect to any teams in your division or the divisions below the Premiership, but it's obviously a wee added edge and a wee bit of excitement if you get landed one of the big boys, and obviously that's what we've got tonight, and are obviously at home, so the players have got to suck it up and enjoy the moment. Like I said, and it's been mentioned a lot on meeting that this week, but they've been beat, Darvel beat them only last season. I know they've obviously got a lot stronger squad than that now, but you just don't know, Sam. It's a game of football, 90 minutes, and the boys in that dressing room down there are just as good as anybody.
Is there anyone you're looking forward to seeing from Aberdeen? Any names?
When I played football back in the day, I was a striker, so I've been quite impressed with the boy Miofsky and the wee lad Duke. And I've always thought they've done well for Aberdeen. They've always done really, and probably more or not, they've probably done it the most for Aberdeen this season, really, keeping them halfway in the table with their performances and their goals. But it's a big occasion for everybody involved, Sam. So I've been here since 2 o'clock today, and the buzz about the place with the staff and that already, you can tell it's going to be an exciting night.
You get a bit of help from your sponsors that you want to just give a quick shout out to that help Clyde in many different ways. So
obviously the first one's my Kitman, my Cole Robert, big shout out to Spearsy for Cole Robert. So, and
then the post-match food as well is
post-match food we also get is for another pal of mine, is Robert Lorimer for his own company Smoky Trotters, based in Glasgow. So I just wanted to say a massive thanks to them for all their help they do for the club.
A little bit different, the action today for you. How are you feeling going into today's game against Aberdeen compared to some of the sides you play in League 2?
I'm buzzing. That'll be a bit different, obviously. We're used to a different type of football. I imagine they'll get the ball and run, pass it. Intensity will be different. We're playing against more experienced players all in, so I just think it'll be good for us, to be honest.
Are you preparing different for this game than you have for other games?
Nah, maybe because it's a night-time game, a bit different, like for walking and that before it, but apart from that, I'd prepare for every game the exact same.
And would you have a message for the fans? Because even some of the games that I've been to this season, there's been like a great away support or the home support here, even though sort of where you are in the league and the club historically have been a lot higher in the divisions. I still think the fans coming out in numbers, and it's great to see.
Oh, it's brilliant. We've not made it easy for them, but they've came in hundreds and probably thousands a night, but they keep coming, cheering us on, even though it's must be hard for them, but hopefully we can make it work for them tonight. I saw you guys at the first League 2 game of the season, didn't I? Spartans away for Clyde that you were playing. You went 1-0 up in that game, but then you drew, obviously it was 1-1, and the season's not gone as well as probably what you thought it would have done, particularly when you went 1-0 up in the first game of the season. Just explain where you are now and how things have gone.
At half time that day, I think we all thought we had a good looking team.
Chance,
like I thought everything was clicking the first half. The second half we sort of sat back, lost a late goal, but we still went away quite happy. I think we would kick on for there. A few new players in after that as well, but then it just never materialised. I did get a couple of injuries to our best players at that stage of the season.
Playing Aberdeen though today, you confident you get anything?
2-1.
2-1, you said?
I think we'll lose 2-1. We've got to be in it. I think if we get
be competitive, you'll be happy, right? Ball boy today?
Yep.
Must be pretty excited being a ball boy for a big game like this.
I've been a ball boy for 10 years at Clyde.
Wow, okay.
So I'm 17 now, I've been doing it since I was 7.
Nice, and who are you most looking forward to seeing like pitch side then today from Aberdeen?
From Aberdeen. Like Kelly Roos.
Okay, yeah.
Because I'm a goalkeeper, I like the goalkeepers.
Are you confident that Clyde will get anything from today?
Well,
Scottish Cup, magic of the cup.
Magic of the cup. Yeah. We've done it last year. We could do it again.
So I was obviously at the infamous Darvel game last season for Aberdeen, and they've gone strong today, hoping that there won't be a repeat of that game last season. Leighton Clarkson, formerly of Liverpool, Bojan Majowski, North Macedonia international Graham Shinney, the captain, loads of experience, Nicky Devlin, Jamie McGrath, currently Republic of Ireland international against Clyde. A few of the guys we've interviewed before, Liam Scullion, Russell Lyon we've interviewed, as well as one or two more I'm sure on there too. So yes, it looks like they're really going for it today, Aberdeen. Look at the subs as well. Full subs versus 5 subs. Look at this amazing support from the Clyde fans. I did mention their support in my East Fife video where they were away last weekend. Always a good support. even considering where they are in the league. And look at Aberdeen's support over there. The weather hasn't been great up north these past few days, so fair play to all those thousands of Aberdeen fans who have come along to watch this Scottish Cup game today. But for them, and for Clyde, it's an interesting game because the leagues are so small. You end up playing the same teams a lot in Scotland, but really interesting match-up here today between two teams who are at opposite ends of the SPFL. Yeah, huge thank you to Clyde for the access that they've given me today and in the other games where I've seen them recently this season. They are such a cool club, and it is a shame where they are in their stadium situation and all that kind of stuff. So please, anyone out there, they're a really old historic club. Just go and follow them on their social media, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you can see them. Facebook, I guess they're on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook, so I'm not sure, but they must be. Yeah, do go and follow them on all their socials and show them your support. Best chance of the game so far for the League 2 team. Look at that, the roar from this stand. Oh, that was close. There he goes, the big man up front, the international Majowski. It took him a while. It's been a boring first half, I've been totally honest. The best chance of the game coming to Clyde, but yeah, Majowski with a great finish. The Aberdeen fans singing now, but it's been quite a flat atmosphere in here actually, with the best chance of the game before that coming to Clyde, obviously hitting the post. But yeah, the Clyde fans have been in good voice. We're hearing the Aberdeen fans now. Fair play to them for making the journey down here on this Friday night, but yeah, up until this point they haven't really given much of an atmosphere, and even now, as you can hear, not that the players are giving them too much to sing about. Ross, we meet again at another Clyde game. I've seemed to cover Clyde a lot this season, and you're obviously a huge Clyde fan. For you, how does it feel seeing your team play such a big side like Aberdeen compared to what you're used to this season?
It's great playing, you know, Premier League teams. It's something that rarely happens, especially Aberdeen. Not played them since 1991.
Oh, is that the start? Okay.
Yep. The first time in my lifetime played Aberdeen, which is quite the start.
Yeah, wow, nice.
But yeah, it's good to see them.
And obviously you hit the post early on.
Yeah, that was some moment, and Connor Young did really well to get the shot away, but just hit the post, and then you give Majowski a wee bit of space and you're 1-0 down. That's what happens.
Yeah, obviously the quality that he has, especially, I mean, he probably is on more money per week than the entire budget of Clyde, the backroom staff, everybody,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So what can you do? And for Clyde then this season, are you happy to sort of get knocked out of the cup if it means focusing on the league and actually staying up in the league?
Should be a good money spin up tonight, and then ninth places
crack on.
We'll do, and then we'll try again next season.
Half time, 1-0 Aberdeen. It's not been a classic, has it?
It's not been a classic.
Clarkson,
That's so poor. They've lost the ball here, haven't they? They're on mistake. What can you do?
Exactly.
Quite poor defending, but that is the difference.
Yeah. Come on, Clyde. They've not been up this end much in the second half. Go on, lad.
Away.
There he is. Big Ebo making the getting the board working. Look at that.
A substitution for Clyde.
He's got the numbers right as well.
One comes number 16, Jai Stevenson.
Proud of him.
And he replaces number 2, Ross Lyon.
Must be impressed with Clyde today. They've actually given a real good account of themselves, I would say.
They've done really well. First goal was Majowski doing what probably no one else on the pitch can do.
Yep.
Second one's a wee bit poor from us, but at the post, but
You've had your chances, yeah. Martin, I think Clyde played really well today. Would you agree that you fairly matched Aberdeen in a lot of the game?
Yeah, especially in the first half. I think that we limited them to chances. obviously we gave up a lot of territory to do that at times, but not always. I think we created. Connor had one off the post that, you know, if we have something to hold on to in a game, I think it changes and get your tails up a bit.
And is there any differences in like the players that you play against? Like, what are the differences that you notice from your games at the weekend in League 2 compared to here tonight against Aberdeen?
They're obviously full time, so they work on a lot of things, that patterns of play that you don't see at the level we play at, and we don't really have the opportunity to sort of combat that. To
prepare for those kind of situations.
It's different the way they do it as well. I think they have so much belief in each other, and when they pick the ball up all the time, you gain confidence. I think I touched the ball a handful of times in the game, and when you get so little amount of the ball.
They've got internationals out there as well, haven't they? Yeah. So they're going to have a lot of the ball.
Scotland caps in there, I think, as well. I mean, they're top players. They do the basics really, really well, and I think that stands for a lot.
And a cup run would have been nice, obviously, but are you kind of just glad now that you can just focus on the league? Yeah,
obviously, of course the cup run's good for the club and the fans, and I think it is a cup run. We got to this stage to play a big side, and ultimately when you get to that point, it's whether you can nick a win.
Look at this, Clyde, a massive thank you again for the amazing access that you've given me. Guys, please do go and give Clyde a follow on social media. They'd love for you to keep up to date with what they're doing, particularly this season where they really, really need the support. Come down and see a game as well. If you're local, I know a lot of you are from Glasgow or Hamilton or wherever, make sure you come down and watch Clyde play, because they need you here this season. They need your support, particularly in League 2. They're out of the cup now, but really good cup tie. Aberdeen, the better side. I'd say it was a really good cup tie. It was a good occasion. It was great to see these two teams go up against each other. It wasn't the best of games, I'll be honest. Aberdeen didn't look like they got out of second gear much, and Clyde actually did have their opportunities and didn't disgrace themselves at all, considering the spaces between them. Yeah, really impressed with Clyde, and yeah, great to see everybody here behind the scenes as per usual. I've mentioned a couple of videos in this video. Espanyol, I was out in Barcelona just a few days ago. I'm literally shivering right now. And Darvel Aberdeen, I also mentioned that a few times, so I'll leave them both on screen. If you want to see a massive giant killing in the cup, watch the Darvel Aberdeen video. If you want to watch me not shivering, then please watch the Barcelona one, the Espanyol one. Cheers, thank you very much, and goodbye.